During winter, the perception that fresh, nutrient-dense produce disappears entirely is misleading. Even in the coldest months, farmers markets in regions like the U.S. Northeast, the Midwest, and Northern Europe continue to provide a surprisingly rich selection of seasonal crops. These markets showcase hardy winter vegetables, root crops, and greenhouse produce that thrive in cooler conditions or can be stored for long periods. Choosing local winter produce not only supports local agriculture and farm economies, but also delivers more nutrients than imported alternatives that have traveled long distances and often spent weeks in storage. Eating locally grown winter crops allows people to maintain fresh, flavorful, and healthful meals year-round while connecting with the rhythms of a season. Squash is one of the star crops of winter farmers markets. Varieties like butternut, acorn, spaghetti, and kabocha are naturally resilient, storing well for months without significant nutrient loss. Squash provides beta-carotene, a carotenoid converted to vitamin A in the body, which supports vision, skin health, and immune function. It is also rich in fiber, potassium, and antioxidants, making it ideal for winter soups, stews, roasted dishes, and grain bowls. Unlike many out-of-season vegetables shipped from distant regions, locally grown squash is harvested at peak ripeness and stored under optimal conditions, which preserves flavor, texture, and nutrient content. Farmers markets often offer smaller, more freshly harvested squash than supermarkets, giving consumers a richer eating experience and higher vitamin retention. Hardy greens are another hallmark of winter markets. Kale, collards, Swiss chard, and spinach often remain available even when temperatures drop, and in some cases, they are cultivated under protective greenhouses or row covers. These leafy greens provide vitamin K, vitamin C, folate, and phytonutrients that are difficult to maintain in diets otherwise reliant on imported produce. Many winter hardy greens actually increase in sweetness and nutrient density after exposure to light frosts, which can enhance flavor and encourage regular consumption. Local markets offer greens that are fresher and more nutrient-dense than supermarket imports, which may have been harvested prematurely or stored for extended periods, leading to gradual nutrient loss. Root vegetables such as carrots, parsnips, beets, turnips, and rutabagas are perfectly suited to winter markets because they can be stored in cold, dark conditions for months. These storage crops are packed with fiber, vitamin C, potassium, and phytonutrients, providing both energy and micronutrients critical for immune support and metabolic balance during winter. Their versatility is impressive. They can be roasted, mashed, incorporated into soups, or even eaten raw in salads. Supporting local root crops reduces dependence on imported produce, which often loses nutrients during long shipping times, particularly water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C and certain B vitamins. Greenhouse-grown produce expands the diversity of winter farmers markets, offering lettuces, herbs, and other vegetables that otherwise would be unavailable locally. Controlled environments allow farmers to supply leafy greens, microgreens, and specialty vegetables that retain freshness, color, and nutrient density despite harsh outdoor conditions. By purchasing greenhouse-grown items at local markets, consumers access produce that is fresher, more flavorful, and nutritionally superior to distant imports, while simultaneously supporting agricultural sustainability and local economies. Buying from winter farmers markets also has broader environmental and community benefits. Reduced transportation distances mean fewer emissions and less spoilage, which directly translates to fresher, more nutrient-rich food on the plate. Supporting local farmers encourages biodiversity, protects farmland from industrial monocropping, and strengthens community food resilience, an increasingly important factor during winter months when global supply chains are more vulnerable to disruption. Choosing local winter produce connects consumers to the source of their food, fostering greater appreciation for seasonal eating and encouraging creative, health-focused cooking. Winter farmers markets offer opportunities to experiment with culinary variety as well. Items like kohlrabi, Jerusalem artichokes, celeriac, and winter radishes often appear alongside staples, introducing new flavors, textures, and phytonutrients to the diet. By incorporating a diverse mix of squash, hardy greens, root vegetables, and greenhouse-grown items, it is possible to maintain high levels of vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants throughout the winter. Batch cooking soups, stews, roasted vegetable medleys, or grain bowls using these ingredients ensures both nutrient density and convenience, making it easier to adhere to a wholesome winter diet. In addition to nutritional benefits, Purchasing local winter produce enhances flavor and meal satisfaction. Vegetables harvested at peak ripeness, stored carefully, or grown in protected environments taste more vibrant, with sweeter, earthier flavors than long-transported imports. This natural flavor enhancement can encourage more consistent consumption of vegetables, supporting long-term health habits even when outdoor temperatures are low and fresh produce options in supermarkets are limited. In summary, winter farmers markets in the U.S. Northeast, Northern Europe, and similar climates demonstrate that fresh, nutrient-rich produce does not disappear when the weather turns cold. Locally grown winter squash, hardy greens, root vegetables, and greenhouse crops offer vitamins, minerals, fiber, and phytonutrients while supporting circulation, immunity, and overall vitality. Purchasing these foods preserves flavor and nutrient density, strengthens local agriculture, and fosters sustainable, seasonally appropriate eating habits. By prioritizing local winter produce, consumers can enjoy a vibrant, healthful diet, reduce reliance on long-haul imports, and make winter meals both satisfying and nutritionally rich, turning the challenges of the cold season into an opportunity for seasonal abundance.